Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has defended his decision to change stage 3 tax cuts. The government's tax reforms, they promise larger tax cuts for Australians earning below $146,486, and the government claims the tax changes will benefit an estimated 11.5 million people. That's after facing backlash for the tax cut backflip this week. The Prime Minister has doubled down backing his decision. Well, joining me live is KPMG Chief Economist, Dr. Rynne. Thank you very much for joining us. And we just heard the Prime Minister a short time ago. He mentioned that really targeting middle Australia who are doing it tough. He spoke of rising inflation, cost of living. How much of an impact do you think these changes are going to affect inflation?
Look, we don't think the proposed changes themselves that the government are being put forward are largely more stimulatory than the stage 3 tax cuts themselves. They're a little bit more, but virtually negligible. However, the stage 3 tax cuts themselves are a little bit inflationary. The PBO themselves costed the stage 3 tax cuts as a package in the first year of about $20 billion. Now, that represents about 0.8% of GDP. And once you stimulate the economy by that additional amount, what you do get is a nudge up in inflation than otherwise would have been the case. I think our concern from a timing perspective is that we're really trying to be in a period where we're bringing inflation down, and this stimulatory effect, regardless, is going to be a bit of a challenge.
All right, and what about the potential for incentivising those people at perhaps the margins to adopt tax-effective policies? Is this going to be beneficial to them?
Our preliminary calculations suggest that what we're going to see is that proportionally more Australian taxpayers getting captured by higher marginal income tax rates than what was proposed under stage 3. So having to remember that stage 3 itself was a package of reforms, with stage 1 and 2 being targeted to the low income earners and also to middle income earners too. So stage 3 was specifically designed to deal with bracket creep, although it wasn't going to be fully addressing it. Our initial analysis suggests that while the first, second and third tax brackets are largely dealt with in terms of bracket creep compared to what they would have been not taking into consideration inflation or wage price index, it's really the top 2 tax brackets that are still being uncompensated for that bracket creep, remembering that the top marginal tax rate of $180,000 has been in place since the 2008-9 financial year. And if you were to index that at CPI or even wage price index, it should be around $260,000.